boy, baby, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. I keep winning, 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 yeah. I keep winning, 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 yeah. You see me shining.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? Back at you with another video. On today, it is the Keeping It Raw podcast. I want to thank everybody that's been subscribing to the channel. Click the bell so that you'll be notified whenever we put up an upload. And without further ado, we're going to get right into it. We're going to talk about LeBron James' son, Bronny James, and what do I think about Bronny James' games, and who I think that Bronny James can kind of like model his game after. Now, I'm not saying that he's going to be these players, because these players are future Hall of Famers. Rajon, Rondo, Jason Kidd, who's already a Hall of Famer, Steve Nash, guys like this. The NBA is missing the true floor general, the true point guard, a guy that can create his own shot and create for others, as well as be able to run the offense and facilitate the other guys. You don't really see that too much in the NBA. Most of the guards in the league now, the Ja Morants, Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Maxey, all these different guys that handle the ball a lot, all these dudes do is just score. Nobody is really looking to run the offense like a Chris Paul. Nobody's looking to run the offense like a Steve Nash or Rajon Rondo the way he did it. These guys, especially Rondo, man. Rondo is definitely one of those guys that was very underrated when it comes to rebounding the basketball. He was very good at it, and he played solid defense as well. And Chris Paul did the same thing, plays solid defense, even though he's an undersized guy. And coming into the league, you know, Bronny, they're saying that Bronny is pretty much about 6'2". Bronny is standing at about 6'2", and then with shoes on, he's probably about 6'4". And when I see Bronny James' game, and I've been watching Bronny ever since he's been a kid, to me, he needs to model his game after like a Chris Paul or a Rajon Rondo, Steve Nash, a Jason Kidd type of guy. And the reason why I say that is because he's not a guy that's going to go out there and just hit you up for 50, 60 points in a game. Not saying that he can't do it, because maybe he can do it. I don't know what type of player Bronny is going to be once he gets into the NBA. He kind of looks like Travis Best, man. I was looking at a picture the other day, and I said, man, Travis Best looked just like, well, Bronny James looks just like Travis Best. Kind of crazy, though. Former NBA player Travis Best. But at the same time, Bronny James got game. He got game, and we're going to see what type of player he truly is. You know, what type of, defender he can really, really be. And do he got what it takes to be in the NBA? A lot of people say that Bronny should not go into the NBA and that he should stay back another season of college basketball. And I was kind of thinking that on the notion too, because just the way his season went, you know, he was going through a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, with his body and with his health. And then just not really, you know what I'm saying, not really putting up the points, or just being really, really strong, having a real strong freshman year in college. And I think that's the reason why a lot of people just wanted Bronny to kind of stay back. But, you know, he figures that he's ready. He's 19 years old, going into the league. And we're going to see what type of player Bronny's going to be. But if I had to say anybody that I think that Bronny should model his game out there, it's not even his dad, because he doesn't have his dad's size. LeBron is 6'8", 6'9". Bronny is only, 6'2" at the most. And with shoes on, he's about 6'4". And he's a very, very good defender. And that's something that I noticed about him. And that's something that Rajon Rondo was good at doing, playing defense. Jason Kidd was a very, very good defender. And Chris Paul, very good floor general and facilitator of the offense. And I think that Bronny can kind of model his game after some of these guys. You don't have to go in the NBA trying to put up 50 every night, trying to put up 60 and 70 points. That's not your game. You know what I'm saying? Your game is like spotting up, shooting, hitting the three, and being able to get guys in their sweet spots on the floor. And I think that if Bronny does that in his first season playing in the NBA, I think that he will have some success. It's not too many guys that's in the league that play like Rajon Rondo. It's not too many guys that in the league right now that plays like Chris Paul. It's not too many guys that play in the league like Steve Nash or even Jason Kidd. You don't see these type of players anymore. Everybody's looking to score at the point guard position. Where is the true floor generals and the guys that's looking to get their team involved? So I think that's the type of player Bronny can be, because he plays great defense and he's a decent rebounder. And I definitely think that he's a great spot up shooter when it comes to knocking down the three. He's good at spotting up and knocking that three down. So that's one thing that he can do. But I know he's going to work on this. He's going to have to work on his ball handling, especially if he's going to play the point guard in the NBA. I know they say that he's, they got him at a shooting guard, but Bronny is really a point guard, man. To me, Bronny James is a point guard. And I just think that Bronny needs to kind of model his game after those type of guys. Maybe if he can come in the league, average like 15 and 7 or something like that, man, that would be really, really good for Bronny James. You don't have to always average 25 a game and things of that nature, but you just need to be a guy that can get the offense running, be able to hit the open shot, create for others, and create for yourself as well. And I think that these guys right here, Chris Paul, Rajon Rondo, Jason Kidd, Steve Nash, that is the type of player that Bronny James could be in the NBA. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Until next time, peace.
Sick boy, baby. Yeah. I keep winning, yeah. I keep winning, yeah. You see me shining, yeah. I need 100.